Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The first, let me introduce myself. My name is Seva Putri Setiawan. I come from the Management Department Class 1D. Now, I will explain my opinion regarding smoking in campus area. Smoking on campus is often a debate. On the one hand, some people feel that smoking is a personal right and can be a way to relax. However, on the other hand, smoking can disturb others, especially for non-smokers and or those with health problems. Campus is a place to learn and grow, so a healthy environment is very important. Many campuses are now starting to implement smoking bans to maintain clean air and create a better atmosphere for all. The negative impacts are of course felt by a smoker, namely lung health, which can result in an increased risk of lung cancer, respiratory disorders, mental and emotional health, increasing the risk of depression and anxiety. For a student, the habit of smoking more or less currently affects the level of achievement, whether the achievement is increasing, normal, or even decreasing. Smoking behavior has a negative impact on people who do not smoke, namely through exposure to cigarette smoke. Prevention of smoking behavior on campus cannot be ignored. Empowerment of the community around the campus and control of the impact of smoking also need to be strengthened to create a health and smoke-free campus environment. Awareness of the dangers of smoking on campus is not only an individual health issue, but also a shared responsibility to protect the welfare the academic community. Efforts that can be made include in implementing a smoke-free policy, providing education about the dangers of smoking, increasing awareness of the dangers of exposure to cigarette smoke for passive smokers, and encouraging smokers to smoke in smoking areas. Okay, that's my opinion about smoking on campus area. For that, we need to remember that smoking kills you. Take care for your health so you can achieve your dreams. I am Angel Seva. Thank you and see you. Hi, here I will explain what the present continuous. Present continuous tense is a sentence used to express an action or activity that is ongoing and has not yet been completed when it is discussed. Present continuous tense is also known as present progressive tense. In Indonesian, this tense is the same as the sentence in progress or in process. Characteristic present continuous tense is verb 1 plus ing. Adverb of time. Adverb of time that are often used in present continuous tense. Example is now, right now, nowadays, at the moment, today, this morning, this afternoon, and others. What is the present continuous tense formula? The first is positive form. The formula is subject plus to be plus present participle plus complement. Example, I am reading a novel. The second is negative form. The formula is subject plus to be plus not plus present participle plus complement. The example is, I am not reading a novel. And the third is interrogative form. The formula is to be plus subject plus present participle plus complement plus interrogative. The example is she reading a novel? Okay. The next is the use of present continuous tense. The first is the idea that something is happening now. The example is, you are learning English now. He is not swimming now. Are you sleeping? And the second is, a person is in the process of performing a long action, but he will not do it at this time. The example is, I am studying to become a doctor. Are you working on special projects at work? The third is that something will or will not happen in the near future. The example is, I am meeting some friends after work. Is he visiting his parents next weekend? The fourth is preposition when used with words like always, must always be placed between to be and the plus ing verb. Example, she is always coming to class late. I don't like them because they are always complaining. Use of verb ing. Use of ing in basic verbs. The first is just add ing after the base verb. The example, work so working, play so playing. The second, verbs ending in CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant. There is stress at the end on the syllable. The example, cut so cutting, beginning, beginning. Verbs ending in EA. The example, tie, so tying, die, dying. Verbs ending in E. Example, invite, inviting, move, so moving. Verbs ending in W, X, Y. The example is destroy, so destroying, relax, so relaxing. And the final, verbs ending in CVC, consonant, vowel plus letter L. The example, equal, equaling, control, controlling. And next, verbs that cannot use on. Verbs that describe feelings, verbs of emotion, such as like is senang, dislike is membenci. Verbs relate to the five sense, verbs of sense, such as hear, mendengar, see, melihat. Verb that indicate ownership, verb of possession, such as own, berhutang, own, milik. Verb relate to or feeling, thought or opinion verbs, such as believe, percaya, forget, lupa. And the next is passive voice. Usually, passive voice of present continuous tense is made when subject is not noun. For example, positive, flowers are being plucked. The negative is, flowers are not being plucked. Interrogative, are the flowers being plucked? Formula passive voice is object plus to be plus being plus verb 3. And the next, difference between present continuous and simple present. Simple present is used for habits, facts, and routines. Well, present continuous is used for ongoing action, change, or a temporary situation. Okay, here is an example of a paragraph we can see we will determine the present continuous. Let's analyze it together. It is raining today. It's a beautiful day. And Jim and Julie are having. Why having? Because this is the present continuous that is happening. The answer is having. Remember, the characteristic of the present continuous are verb 1 plus ing. Okay, continue. Jim and Julie are having a picnic in the park. Julie isn't eating now. She's lying on a blanket in the sun. Jim is sitting in the shed and eating some chickens. He's also watching a baseball game in the park. He's talking to Julie about the game, but Julie isn't saying anything to Jim. She isn't listening. Okay, let's move on to the next example. The sentence is John is swimming. Why is? Because John is he. And to be he is. She, he, the to be is. John is swimming. Mary is writing a letter. Julie and Sue are cleaning the kitchen. Gary is having a shower. Jill is washing up. We are studying. The phone is ringing. Okay, thank you for your listening to my presentation. I'm Angel Seva. Thank you and see you.
트레저와 함께 달려 Ready for action, let's go. 트러블 물을 찾으러